4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay. Imagine a world where there is no mean actions, no negative thoughts, or no corrupt people. Doesn't this seem like the perfect world to live in? There are feelings hurt every day by rude people. Maybe the deed was unintentional, but someone was still hurt in the process. Have you ever been the person to hurt someone else? I'm sure we're all guilty of that. Even though there are still bad things in this world, everyone needs kindness in their lives. It is discussed that when people partake in acts of kindness, they become happier themselves. I can attest to this because recently my youth group has been organizing kindness parades. And when doing this, we all get together while social distancing and parade around neighborhoods in our community to wave and encourage the members of our church. We also hold up signs with encouraging words on them, and here is mine. It says, "We miss you and stay strong." This was meant to lift the spirits of others, but it always makes me smile to see their smiling faces. Before the youth group decided to do this, many people were overlooked and lonely in this time of social distancing and quarantine. By doing this, many people were reached and are being shown kindness. There are many other ways kindness can be shown. A kind word goes a long way. One of my favorite Bible verses is Proverbs 16, verse 24, which says, "Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." If someone is clearly distraught or sad, give them a compliment or kindly ask if they're okay. If a friend or family member is struggling with something, think of the positives and try to cheer them up. I encourage you to be intentionally kind to someone 5 times each day. According to health.harvard.edu, this starts with being kind to yourself. When you're taking care of yourself, you then have the mindset to help others and show them kindness. The next thing it suggests is to lead with compassion and follow with kindness. You never know what someone is going through behind closed doors, so we should always be kind. If we all continue to practice kindness, we will all be doing extra kind things without even realizing it. This will be satisfying the needs of others more than we will ever know. We need to continue to show kindness because, as mentioned on HuffPost.com, every act of kindness creates a ripple effect that spreads from person to person with no end in sight. Kindness is contagious like a disease, in which the outcome is divinely beautiful. When a person is kind to someone else, it gets passed on to other people. As shown on this chart, if I'm kind to 5 people, hopefully they will pass it on to 5 more themselves. This would result in 30 people reached with kindness that started with me. If those people then pass it on to 5 more people each, your kindness will be reached by a grand total of 780 people. Imagine how much farther this could go. Just think of when someone pays for the food of the person behind them in the drive-thru. That could last until there's no one else left in the line. But if you're the one person and break the chain in the middle of the line, so many people will not be reached by the first act of kindness that started many cars ahead of them. This could mean that someone who has just failed a test will not have their day brightened by this small act of kindness. This person could go for the rest of the day with a negative attitude that could quite possibly discourage others around them. Some kind actions you could take are complimenting someone's outfit, pay for the meal of the car behind you, talk to someone who is lonely, get groceries for the elderly, or write a card or send a gift to someone. Just Monday, my aunt was kind enough to gift me with this class of 2020 cup because I was sad about my senior year being officially canceled. Because be the person who always thinks of the positives and uses kind and loving words. You never know, maybe an act of kindness done by you could encourage an endless number of kind acts done by others.